Okay, so today is the 14th of January 2026. We are about to begin our grade 5 year of homeschooling. Um, and today we decided to tell you guys about the curriculum that we are using. There's two curriculums that we use. Osha, what's the name of the first curriculum we use?
Um,
What no give one?
Platinum.
Platinum, and Osha, the other one is?
Good and the Beast.
The Good and the Beautiful. Okay. Othniel,
Yes.
Platinum, which subjects do we do?
Geography, history, life skills.
Geography, history, life skills,
Which is NST.
and NST.
Yeah.
And NST. Geography and history is what? Social studies, ne? Or is it social science?
Yes, social science.
Social science. Okay, and then Oshai, for the Good and the Beautiful this year, what are we going to do with the Good and the Beautiful?
Do maths.
Maths,
We do English.
English.
We do no.
Okay, maths and English is our main subject for the Good and the Beautiful.
Yes.
But we are also going to be doing watercolor and marine biology. For today's video, we're going to concentrate mainly on the Good and the Beautiful. I'm going to repeat what Oshay said. We do two main subjects. In fact, it is our main subjects that we do with the Good and the Beautiful. It is our English as well as our maths. We've also decided to do another fun subject for this year, which is marine biology, which is the study of all things ocean, sea, everything under the water. And then for art, also with the Good and the Beautiful, we are doing watercolor. Othniel,
Yes.
how do you feel about grade 5?
It's gonna be different.
It's going to be different.
I don't know, but I've heard people say that geography is going to be most fun in grade 5, but I don't believe it. But I'll
What's
see
your
for
favorite
myself.
subject?
My favorite subject is maths, which I'm actually looking forward to.
Okay, and Osha, what's your favorite subject?
Art.
Art. What do you think about grade 5? Do you think it's going to be slightly more difficult? Do you think it's going to be easier? Do you think it's going to be the same? What do you think about grade 5?
I think it's gonna be the same, but with new subjects, but also hard.
Okay, not new subjects
New
because our
subjects.
subjects didn't change.
Change it. Exchange. But there's new
New work, yes. More work. More work.
way more work.
Okay. Yeah, so join us as we go through our books for 2026 in grade 5. Half of our work that we are doing is on the computer or the tablet. Most of the time we use the tablet. All our textbooks and our work for the Good and the Beautiful is on the tablet, which is our maths, English, watercolor, and marine biology. We're going to flip through our maths, and this is what it looks like. You've got an answer key book, then you've got a course book, and then you've got a mental maths book. The answer key book, I'm not really going to go through it, but this is kind of what it looks like. When the child does their schoolwork, mommy can then take the book at the end of the day and go and check if all the answers was correct. So what the problem we used to have in the past was that we would buy textbooks in PNA or CNA, and then they would do the work, but I didn't really have a memorandum to mark their work with, but now we do have it. So this is the answer book. All the work and its answers. Then there is the actual course book. This is the book that Othniel and Osha will use to actually do their work. We're very much excited every year when we see what the new book looks like. Every book is a different color every year. I just want to go start at book page 1. Okay, so this year we are doing level 5. And please remember that just because you're doing level 5 doesn't mean you're necessarily doing grade 5. There is an assessment that you can do before you actually download the book so that you can see at which level your child is, and then you download the right level book. We done level 4 last year, so this year we are moving on to level 5. Okay, so it's a green book this year, and I'm just flipping through the book so you can see what the book looks like. Once we actually start doing schoolwork, we will actually do a lesson with you, and you can see how the work is done. There is also different assessments that you can do in the book. So to those people who want to know what exams and tests do you write, there is assessments that can be done with answer sheets already in the book. Okay, that's our math. Okay, then we have various English reading books. We've got Chico and the Andes. We've got Majori. We've got the Clockmaker's Son. We've got Watercolor Around the World. Okay, Watercolor Around the World and Watercolor Around the World Templates is a book that we're going to do separately because we're going to learn about watercoloring. But there's quite a few readers, and from what we learned in The Good and the Beautiful is basically every day we read, and that's what's helping us to improve our reading. And also the one thing we like about The Good and the Beautiful is that it is all good, clean, not necessarily religious, but they are good books for Christian children to read. Okay, and then I'm going to open up the course book for this year. I've already scrolled to it, so I'm guessing that I'm not on page 1. Okay, now this is page 1, the cover of the book. This year, the cover is blue. Last year, the cover was yellow, I think.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's a blue book this year. I want you to take note that included in the language arts book is literature, grammar and usage of that literature, of the grammar, how you use the grammar, punctuation, art, geography, vocabulary, writing, and spelling. Okay, so instead of having 6 different books about each of those subjects, we have one book. It's all included in there. And sometimes I must say I'm actually wishing that our South African curriculums can include more subjects in a book instead of having a child having to go and use 7 different books. You can actually have 7 subjects that has been incorporated into one book. I find this very easy to use and very comprehensive for them to learn this way. Okay, then this is just some more information. It will normally tell you at the beginning of the book what additional things you would need for that book. So for instance, if you're going to need watercolors, then they'll tell you you'll need watercolors. In this particular case, they tell you try to get more than 24 colors. Yeah, and pencils and eraser and stuff like that. They'll tell you exactly what you need to be able to do the course book for that year. There's also very beautiful art in these books. All of them is beautiful art that you can find in these books. There's also books that they recommend you let the child read. The other nice thing about The Good and the Beautiful is that they actually have people that has read these books for you before the time. so that you as a parent don't have to read and see if there is swear words in the book or whatever bombs you might find in various reading books. People has read these books and it has made it easier for you as a parent to know that your child is reading good wholesome books, whether you are with them or not. Okay, like we said, this book includes geography,
Art.
it includes art, punctuation, and everything else that goes with it. Here's an art lesson. See the picture there? So this lesson will be about this particular picture, and then there's different information about it. Okay, so that's our language arts book for this year. I do want to show you one of the readers. So normally with the readers, you basically read on a daily basis. And it's something that you do with the child. I want to show you from the start of this book. Oh, let's go from the start of the actual story. Baba gaan ons 'n story. Okay, so these are words that is not English words, but they'll tell you what the English word is for those words. Like vamos means to let's go.
Vamos.
Okay. Venga, come on. So various places in the book you will maybe find words that's in a different language. Just this particular book that's in a different language. So then you will know what those words mean if you go to. Okay. So here's the first page of the book. Chico. Guys, do you know what I'm noticing this year? There's no mommy section and child section. So in the past, grade 4 and lower, when you read, there would normally be a page for mommy to read and a page for the child to read and a page for mommy to read and a page for the child. In this particular book, I don't see that anymore. So I would say if you have a struggling reader, don't let the child struggle to read out a word 10,000 times and eventually it ends up in tears and all the things. I would still read a page with my child if my child is a struggling reader. One page mommy reads, one page a child reads, and if you see the child struggle with a word, then you just tell the child what the word is. You're not going to get points for getting the word right first time, but your child will eventually click and see it as a sight word and remember what that word is. So, yeah, this is different for us.
Very different.
Very different. So Othniel's gonna read a page and Osha's gonna read a page. And Othniel's gonna read a page and Osha's gonna read a page without mommy.
Why does everything say without the name?
Okay. Let's go. Okay, so then there's quite a few readers, but there's also other books that children can read on their own without it being part of the curriculum as such. The last book on the good and the beautiful is marine biology, and that's our course book. We are opening it.
Wow. Wow.
Okay, marine biology.
Thank you.
Beautiful picture again.
Because it is the good and the beautiful.
Okay, I'm just gonna flip through various things to do with everything that. What is marine biology? Did we say? It's got to do with
Vocabulary.
everything that happens in the
See.
ocean or in the sea. Ne? There's the definition of marine biology. Ocean High tide, low tide. We're going to learn all about that this year. Okay. Okay. So that is our good and the beautiful. Okay, curriculum number 2. We do Afrikaans sonder grense for grade 5. We've done this since grade 1 and we love Afrikaans sonder grense. And then as a reader, this is a book from Impak. It's an Afrikaans reader. The twins also done these readers since grade 1. Okay, so then for the rest of the subjects, but I'm going to start with the subjects that we've already done. We also use Platinum, which is a CAPS curriculum that we also use for the rest of the subjects. However, if you look nicely, we've already done English with the good and the beautiful, but we also use occasionally Platinum's English curriculum. There's a lot of nice stories, a lot of nice poems that they can read from these books, and additional work that they can do from the Platinum English book. As a matter of interest, before the good and the beautiful, my 2 older kids done Platinum. Then for maths, as additional resources, we've also got the Platinum Maths book. We've got a Play Mathematics, which is the same maths, it's just a lot more practice that they get out of this book over here. And then a book that we love is Everything Primary School Maths. Everything to do with primary school maths is in this book. It's a book that we got at the bookshop. I normally keep my prices on 295 Rand at the PNA or CNA. And that was about 2 years ago that I bought this book. So how to be good at maths, and it's basically your primary school level maths. Now we get to the other subjects that they do. They do social sciences. Social sciences is divided into 2 subjects. There's history and there's geography. And then we've got these books over here, which is basically atlases. Over the years, we've managed to get 2 of them. So now Osha's got his own book and Othniel's got his own book. There's also life skills. And there is natural science and technology. And the reason why we do these subjects is because in South Africa, the CAPS curriculum, a grade 5 student is required to do all of these subjects. And that is why we have stuck to the South African subjects that they're required to learn. And especially with these extra subjects, it's the information that a grade 5 learner needs to have. And there's me to be able to go to grade 6. So that covers our Platinum curriculum. So basically, we've got 3 curriculums that we use. We use the good and the beautiful. We use Platinum. And we also use Afrikaans sonder grense. That covers all South Africa's subjects for grade 5 learners. We use the Platinum Maths and English as additional work, but our basic foundation or our main resources is from the good and the beautiful, because it gives them a better foundation when it comes to maths and when it comes to English. The CAPS curriculum we basically use as additional work just to help them on, give them more practice, especially when it comes to maths. Then there's social sciences, life skills, and natural science and technology that they also do as additional subjects. But then we've got one more subject that we are doing this year, and that is You could say geography, part of geography, marine biology, which isn't in the CAPS curriculum, but it's just this extra subject that I think my kids will find fun. And if we happen to finish it before the end of the year, we will then add another fun subject that is extra for grade 5. Thank you for watching and God bless.
If you like this video, please give us a thumbs up. And don't forget to hit that notifications. Subscribe!